my time at Sandrock. Now, you could just say it's another farming sim, another open world RPG life sim, which seems to be half a dozen nowadays, but is my time at Sandrock doing anything different? Let's find out. Hey everyone, so my name is Warwick and we are back doing the reviews. A little bit different from my last review. If you didn't watch it out, it was Alan Wake 2. And I enjoyed doing the review so much that I'm going to do another one. And yeah, so here we are. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Do that YouTube stuff that you guys can do. Really appreciate it. Help me out a lot. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about this game, what my thoughts and feelings of it, and anything about it that I liked or didn't like. So I'm going to be talking about my time at Sandrock with the game. My time at Sandrock. So if you recognize the name, you probably know from my time at Portia, which was, I guess, the first game in this world, basically like a post-apocalyptic world where you're trying to rebuild these lands and stuff. And I think Portia was a farming simulator. And then my time at Sandrock is in a similar vein, in a different part of this world. The game takes place in a wholesome, post-apocalyptic world, a world where humans have successfully reinstalled civilization after long ago nearly destroying themselves through greed, unbridled technology, and warfare in a period that referred to as the Age of Darkness. Current citizens of this world now band together and reject the old world ideologies as they work to rebuild, but remaking entire civilization isn't easy. And it's not. So that's what we do. So basically we're at Sandrock, which is, as you can tell, basically on a sandrock. Water there's only like one source of water, I believe. That's the main motto of this town, where make sure we keep the water levels topped up, because if we've got no water, we can't live here anymore. And you move here as a new person. You actually start by building your character. And as you can tell, I had a lot of fun with mine. And what I liked about it is you can basically do whatever you want. So I made basically a Hatsune Miku, not copyrighted, and with a moustache, because of course. I will say straight off the bat, I would like more beard options. I have a beard of my own, and I would like more sort of options with that. I think there was a lot of good options, a lot of choices that were there, and I think the customization was really in depth. But I feel like there could have been a bit more with it. But that's just my personal taste. I think you will find something that you like from here, and you better sort of customize your character to what you would like. And then you board this train to Sandrock. So you're arriving in your town, you're brand new to it, you think this is the first time you've ever been here, and you're introduced by someone called Mian, who is also there on their first day, who you're basically there to help the town build, because there is someone called Mason retiring. He doesn't seem very happy about it. I don't know if he's forced to it or he's just had enough. I'm not really sure. If it's just one guy building everything, then maybe I don't blame him. But we're here to help out and basically sort of, I guess, trial out a little bit to sort of see what we're about. And this is where the majority of sort of the tutorials happen in this part, is learning about the basics. And if you're used to like farming simulators or life simulators, you will very, very quickly feel very much at ease in this. So like the first thing you're tasked to do is, as a new builder, is get some junk like stone and wood and make a axe, which then you can start breaking things down like junk and stuff around the place. You're not allowed to cut down trees. Apparently there's not many of those trees and you're not allowed to cut them down. So you have to be careful with that. But there's a lot of scrap and a lot of bits and bobs you can break down. Basically anything you go towards it with your tool and it says you can break it, you go break it. I've tried to swing a few times and missed with stuff. No, it's quite easy to pick up. And also you got like sort of inventory down the bottom where you can choose what item you use. And obviously you get more items, you can like swap and change, because each tool is used for different things. So like you wouldn't use an axe on a stone, well you could, but it will probably dull the axe very quickly. And then you start building that stuff, and then you start learning a bit more about the game, and you start learning about the better characters. So like Meow, who we saw at the train, you can start talking to them about like stuff, so you can interact. Like there's a little like sort of go towards the character and you can sort of interact with them. And then there's like a wheel, and it says you can either chat with them or give them a gift. Or even fight them, which was very odd. I'd never really had that in a game before, where you could offer to battle them. But I tried it out, never knew what was going on, and did okay, I think. I still lost. But yeah, that was quite interesting. So that's definitely something that's going to have a play in the game, I think, with the combat, which is quite cool. And it seems like there's different types of weapons, which is quite nice. So you got like a spear, large sword, like daggers, and like a sword and shield. And things have different attack speeds and stuff. And yeah, I didn't realize that be in the game. So that was quite interesting. I enjoyed that. Even like a little cute card game, which seemed quite easy to pick up. I lost the first time because of course, for research, of course. And then I won, and I beat them. So easy. So I'm the master at this card game. I'm 1 for 1 or 1 for 2. Anyway, don't worry. But yeah, and do that. You can obviously talk to all different characters as well. There's loads of different characters out there. There's a wide range of people, which you can also romance some. So in the menu, there's like people you've interacted with, and it's sort of like achievements and like gives you XP. And then if there's a heart bar, it means that you romance them. But you build that trust by talking to them, gifting them stuff they like and learn about them. And then I think as the game goes, you can grow a relationship and then potentially get married and go from there. But yeah, so you got a really, really cool bunch of characters. What I really liked about it with the characters especially was, for the most part, it was all fully voiced. Like, I think some dialogue wasn't voiced, like sort of the standard chit chat. For the most part, it seemed like it was very much voice acted, which was great to hear. And also, you got the text as well for when they speak, and even like the movement and stuff seemed like it flowed with the voices. It wasn't just like a static image and it's like voice happening. It actually, like, the characters actually mouths moved as they were speaking, which I thought was really cool. And then obviously there's other things you can do in the game. So you start learning more about the characters, you sort of learn about the world, like preserving water and like the job. And then actually you get fairly good. There's even like I think there's a camel that you can meet as well. I'm not really sure. I think that's where you can like fast travel, but I don't have a lot of money to be able to pay for that. And you get to do different tasks and different jobs and stuff. You can take on little bounty boards and stuff for people. You can learn about fighting as well from some, which is pretty cool. There's a bandit on the loose. I'm not sure about that. That might play into it later on. But yeah, you can start doing stuff and just little bits and bobs and basically start building your world. And obviously, with the game starting, you are doing a lot of tutorials and you learn about things. You got a tour from Jasmine, which was one of the NPCs of the game, and sort of showed you around the various areas. And you got to meet Penn when you started fighting, which was great. And yeah, it's honestly, I had a really nice time. Like, what I will say away is how nice it looked. Like, I played this on PS5, and this will be the build that will be fully released once it comes out of early access. So my time at Sandrock has been early access for about a year. We've been fine-tuning things, listening to feedback, and the full release will be out on 2nd of November, which when you hear this should be around that time, hopefully. But if not, 2nd of November, when it comes out on PS5, Xbox, and PC, out of early access. And I had a great time with it. It felt really good. Ran really well, ran in performance mode. There was a choice to do quality. I always go with performance, and it ran very, very smooth. I think there was a couple of pop-ins of certain characters when the game was loading. But again, that was for like a second, if that, and then it ran great. Art style's fantastic. Like, all the characters look fantastic, all diverse and look really unique. And again, I loved my character that I was able just to customize it as a Hatsune Miku with a mustache, of course. There seem to be quite different parts of the world that seem very diverse and different. And yeah, whatever really scratched the surface, because these types of games are very much you get involved and you spend days and weeks and months and long time in these games building the relationships, building these towns. I feel like it's definitely a winner for people who especially like these types of games. Like, even if you tried it as an early access, like, they've done a lot of good work to listen to community, listen to the feedback, and learn what they did at Portia and to make Sandrock the best game that they can. And I think they've done a great job. I think the team have done a wonderful job with it. I had a great time with it. It feels like a game that you really pick up. Just do one more day, one more day cycle. There seems to be like a lot going on, which is great. So it doesn't feel like you're going to be bored. Like, you can do the main quests or you can do side quests. Yeah, I think it was a really nice time. I had a great time with it. And I definitely think it's something that people need to check out. I think the team's done a really good job, and I think they're doing a lot of good things. And it seems like it's doing a little bit different to what you may have seen before. So if you are interested, check it out. Links down below if you will be so inclined. Or just have a look at browse. You might even find Portia. Like, if you're not sure about this game, you can check out their first game. You never know. You check it out and go, actually, I quite like this, and give Sandrock a go. I'm glad I did. I had a great time with it, and I can't wait to play more. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm enjoying these review videos because it means I don't have to be on the camera. I can just talk for a little bit. It's great. I can stay in my pajamas. Am I in pajamas right now? Who's to say? But yeah, thank you again. Obviously, thank you to the team at My Time at Sandrock for the game code, for the review code. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm enjoying these review videos. And if you enjoy them, let me know down below what you thought. If you check this game out, what you thought of it. If you're going to, if you're not, what other games you're checking out. But yeah, thank you very much for listening and watching and all that stuff, whatever you may be doing. But yeah, all the best. And I will see you maybe in Sandrock. Bye-bye.